Training scenario 2, we have the Black Whip missile battery versus the Tzchock missile battery. The Black Whip, being from Coral Empire, is going to be the green dice, and the Tzchock, is going to be on the blue dice. Let's roll for deployment. Sixes, re-roll. Okay, the Tzchock is going to go first. The Tzchock is going to deploy far back as possible here. Oops. Got to paint these guys. This guy's also going to deploy, but he is going to deploy here. All right, turn 1, initiative. Coral Empire goes first. So that means a Black Whip, who can move 18 inches, or he can get over here for 12, which would be +2. His AR, still breaking line of sight. That would be there, that would be a distance of 25. That's within range of the missiles. We're going to do that. Now, we've got to remember our facing, because the Tzchock can move 14 inches in total. That will block line of sight. That will block line of sight. Okay. So we're just going to make sure that we pivot this way. That way we're going to be getting, as return fire, it's going to be a chassis hit rather than a flank. Now then, what we've got to keep in mind, freshly deployed units get +3 armor rating. So it's a top attack. The Tzchock has a dorsal armor of 5, +3 makes 8. We cruised to get there with a cruise movement of 12. So that means that the Black Whip, which carries 4 lots of missiles, is going to lob 4 missiles over the top at this guy. That's the targeting intent. Before we get there, we have to do the drones. So we are going to send up 2 drones, because he's going to be able to use 2 of his charges to be able to get rid of those drones. So let's just get 2 drones up in the air. The Black Whip, very aggressive straight out of the gate, because that's what these guys do. 1, 2. He's only got 5, so he's trying to get his licks in early. So he's going to use his anti-missile system. He's going to use 2 of those to match the 2 drones. He needs to roll 5 or higher. Oh, he does not. So, both of those drones are up in the air. More drones than 1 mean nothing, but it's hedging bets, right? So if it's a 50-50 chance, I'm still going to have 1 drone up. So we've got 1 drone up, that means 4 missiles can come in here. He's still protected over here. That's good, because we have the +3 for being freshly deployed and not even having done anything yet. So we've launched our drones, and we are now going to go into, do I deploy smoke, yes or no? Yes, we certainly will. That takes his armor rating up from 3 to 4, plus the 5. Now that makes 9. By deploying smoke, he's able to equal the 9 for these missiles. Why do we go around doing that? Because the missiles are going to come up. I can deploy smoke and I can make all of those missiles miss, because there's no extra modifiers for missiles. But if I didn't have smoke, for example, and that was +3, plus the dorsal armor of 5 at 8, that means that there will be 4 missiles coming in, each one doing 1 structure damage, or I would have to try and shoot them down with my anti-missile system, and that is then a 5+. But if I can make them all miss, I conserve my active protection system charges, and he's now down missile ammo. So I'm going to take those missile ammos off. 2, 3, 4. That's that done. Now then, but that's not going to be anything of use for us. We're going to move 8 I'm going to move here. Sorry, wait a minute. 8 would be a bit silly. We might as well move those 9. That gives me +1 to my armor rating. But I now get to fire off 6 missiles, because this guy is an absolute machine. 6 missiles at you. So the Black Whip is going to work out its armor rating with a dorsal of 4 plus 2 makes 6. So we are going to have to go, okay, so that's 9 from these guys, 6 from this guy. He's going to end up popping smoke to reduce it down to 2. Gosh, this is going to be close because he's only got 3 structure. So he's going to have to do the best he can to defend. All right, let's work this out. Launch the drones because we've got no line of sight. Let's again do the same thing. We're going to launch 2 drones from the Tzchock, and he's going to try and shoot that down with his counter UAS. Alrighty, take 2 lots off here. Two lots off here. Let's roll to see if any of those worked. 2 drones up in the sky, do they get shot down? Oh, both of them survived. So that now we have line of sight established. The missiles can do top downs. Now, firstly, this guy deploys smoke, gives him a +3, so his total armor is now gone up to 7. So each missile has a potential 9 minus 7 makes 2. There's 6 missiles coming in. He's only got 3 structure. So if he gets hit with 2 missiles, it's over, and it's still the first round. Okay. So next step really is to launch the missiles, which means that the Black Whip is able to try and shoot them down. Let's try and shoot them down, shall we? We need 5 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. 1, 2, 3 missiles have been shot down, but 3 missiles have gotten through. Each one of those is 2, 4, 6 points of damage and a critical. All right, we have to resolve the criticals because they're important for in between the missions. But that 2, 4, 6 points of damage, turn 1, Black Whip's dead, should have moved faster. Okay, let's resolve the criticals. 1, 1, and a 3. So that is 2 lots of spall, which is extra damage to the arc, and the 3 is mobility. That's fine. The important ones is if we have rolled a 5 on either of those for a crew shock, that has an impact on what happens to your commander in between the missions. Sweet. That's a quick game.